Adani is a company whose share price increased up to 10% in just a year, and now this company is facing a downfall up to 5% in less than a week. So what's good people, welcome to Smart Side, and today's episode will be talking about the rise and drop of Adani shares. So let's get started. Gautam Adani was born in 1962 in Ahmedabad. So similarly like other Gujaratis, he was really keen about business. So he dropped out from BCom and his interest struck towards business. So he went to Mumbai and worked in a diamond company. And he became an expert in this business after working there for 2 years. So with the experience he gained, he started his own diamond company and he made some really good profit through it. So when his brother acquired a plastic company in Gujarat, Gautam Adani came back to Gujarat to look after the business. And this company required 20 tons of polyvinyl chloride every year, and at that time IPCL was the only company which was manufacturing in India. So they had to import polyvinyl chloride from IPCL. So seeing this, Adani thought, wait a minute, why shouldn't I start my own import and export business? So then in 1988 he started a company called Adani Exports, which was later renamed as Adani Enterprises. So at a time even when the prices were going high in the market, he still used to export products at a price in which the deal was made. So with this trust factor he had gained, his business started to grow rapidly. And then after liberalization in 1991, Gautam Adani utilized this opportunity and started to expand his furniture business as well. So then in 1993, when government was looking for a private company to run the Mundra port, Gautam Adani won the contract, and from here his journey started. And now Mundra port is India's largest port. And then he entered power business, where he found out that there were certain needs for this business. So one such need was thermal power. So to fulfill this, he started to buy coal mines. And then to overcome the transport problems, he even started a logistic company. So similarly, whenever he faces any problem like this, he himself finds out a solution for the problem. So he didn't want it to be dependent only on Indian coal mines. So he even bought a coal mine in Australia. And the locals in Australia are against this thermal plant with a Stop Adani campaign. So as per them, this would worsen the climate change and threaten Australia's natural resources. And his company Adani Green, which owns the solar power project in Tamil Nadu, is the largest in the world. And similarly, doing vertical integration, he started many companies. And now today he has 6 major companies which has been listed in the Indian Stock Exchange. They are Adani Ports and Sales Limited, Adani Transmission, Adani Enterprises, Adani Power, Adani Green Energy and Adani Gas. And he even has many unlisted companies. One of those are Adani Wilmar, which makes fortune oils. And he even had some unsuccessful business. So in 2001, he started a BPO business, which was later failed. And he even started Adani Retail business, and seeing this business hitting rock bottom, he sold it to Reliance in 2007. So now let's talk about the rise which had occurred in Adani shares. So in the past 1 year, Gautam Adani wealth was raised by $43 billion, which is 3.2 lakh crore rupees. As of 11 June 2021, Adani's total wealth was $76 billion, that is 5.7 lakh crore rupees. He used to be the second richest man of India after Mukesh Ambani with a total wealth of $84 billion. As his companies like Adani Gas share price went from rupees 132 to rupees 1680 with 12.7 times return in just 1 year. And his Adani Enterprises price went from 143 rupees to 1718 rupees with a 12 times return in just a year. So all his companies which were listed in the Indian Stock Exchange took a high rise over the year. So if you would have invested 1 lakh in 2020 in any of his company, it would have been 10 lakh in 2021. So this growth was due to multiple factors, like due to the high growth opportunity in renewable sector and the growth of infrastructure in the country. And reports were also told that these shares were run by operators. So for those of you who don't know what an operator is, operators are big players in the market that can buy shares in huge quantity and trade among themselves to create an artificial demand for the stock. And this results in a huge increase in the share price. And to run a company like this requires a lot of capital, and Adani raises his capital externally through bank loans. And Gautam Adani runs a really risky business, and he runs most of his business through debts. So in 2012, he had a debt of 69,201 crores, and in 2019, his debt was 1,28,000 crores. And now currently is under a debt of rupees 1,42,000 crores. And this company, which was at its peak in the stock market, hit the lower circuit in the opening session on June 14th. as shares of all 6 companies of Adani listed in the Indian Stock Exchange went down. So as a result, the net worth of Adani Group founder Gautam Adani has gone down by 55,000 crores. So on 13th, Adani Ports and Adani Transmission share price were down by 5% each. The downward spike on Adani stocks came after the National Security Depository Limited, in short NSDL, suspended 3 foreign operators' account on May 31st, which were all based on the same address, which are Albula Investment Fund, Crust Fund and APMS Fund, that have over 43,000 crores invested on the Adani Group. The 3 funds that were suspended derive more than 95% of their net worth from their investment in the Adani Group. Reports say that the funds did not disclose all the details. The deadline to do so was on the year 2020. So the suspension might be due to insufficient disclosure under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. So that's all from my side. If you have learned something valuable, please do like the video and please go on, do it. The red button down below. Okay then, see you in the next video.